Hey everyone. I just finished up dinner. I am going to get these bands up shortly. Looks like LTK band, Alltrack, and Sky Temple. And Teal, band Volskaya, and Garden of Terror. Wait a minute. Kill me quickly. There we go. Let me see here. I can probably find it through Delta or Lloyd. Thank you. Very unprofessional of me to wait this long. Extremely unprofessional. Restarting game. Oh, wait, what? Ouch. Okay, that's terrible. Well. Ah. All right, welcome to game number 1 of this best of 3 series on Infernal Shrines, which I never updated the board with. Let me fix that right now. Boop. I knew I forgot a lot of stuff. Oh well. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, and the Hogger is first picked. Blaze, Sylvanas. I don't like where these bands are going. Mephisto is banned out to get rid of Lloyd. I'm not liking where this is going. I have a strong suspicion we might see a certain composition from LTK. It's not looking good. There's Jim Laner. There's the Ada. We know what's coming. We all know what's coming, but we're too scared to say it. It's gonna have to be a Cho'Gall ban or bust for Teal. Oh no. False that is taken. That's a good pick from Chaotic. Maybe they have a sense of the cheese that's inbound. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Oh boy. Brightwing is banned out. Another Global's removed. Fades on his Diablo, which is a really strong pick from him. Like, he's actually just a mean Diablo. They better ban the Cho'Gall! You have 20 seconds to make the right decision, Teal! You don't get rid of it, it's gonna get picked! Oh no! Here we go! Yes! Ah! Thank goodness! That was so scary! The knowledge that right now LTK could have picked Cho'Gall. Bullet dodged. Get those predictions in now. Cause yeah, it's looking pretty good for Teal here. Testadar and Stukov. So well-rounded team. Lots of stuff for Fade to wallbang off of. Really quite good. I like it.
I stand ready.
Oh, wow. And Red Zone takes the Vala. Neato. All right then. Let's get this show on the road. This show on the road. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, right. Roll call. On the side of Teal, you have Delta on Hogger, Fade on Diablo, Galaxy Quest on Tassadar, Brett Michaels on Stukov, and Chaotic on Falstad. For the side of LTK, we have Lloyd on Raynor, Huge Slot on Garrosh, Red Zero on Vala, Quantum on Leoric, TTS Tanksta on Anna. Woo! Okay, we're good. We're good now. Fastest roll call of my life. Build's coming out. It's looking like we're seeing a auto tech build Vala. Beta's been flipped, and Chip's about 80% of his HP. Delta gets caught in a wall, gets silenced. Delta's going to take a huge amount of damage. Wait, no, that's Quantum who took the damage. Bleh. I'm insane. Huge slot. Gunning for that damage. Lloyd's amped that minion wave. It is Exterminator Laner. Exterminator Raynor, that is. And Fade gets flipped. He still has his charge, still has his way out. Uses it on Lloyd, but he might just go down here. And Lloyd gets thrown in by Huge Slot. And it's a lethal projectile. Oh, no. And Brett Michaels barely sneaks out. Red Zero makes it out with 34 HP. Lloyd starts the camp immediately. Spicy. Slot on the skirmish. Nobody's catching the soak for the side of LTK. But they have the liberty to do so now. Quantum's actually stepping on in, getting everything but a few globes. And now Huge Slot catches Galaxy Quest out. Galaxy Quest goes down. Huge Slot might just get counter kills here. And he makes it out with 200 HP, but Lloyd also makes it out with 100 HP. Quantum started sucking off the Delta. What the hell did I just say? We're going to pretend that never happened. And once again, Huge Slot looking for those huge throws, looking for big plays and picks. Looking to create an advantage. He's got his 10s now. Probably going to see Endon here in a few seconds. It's active. Lloyd is in line of getting faded and wallbanged. But it's Huge Slot instead who gets flipped out. There's no throw for a few seconds. Oh, okay, I was wrong. Meanwhile, this camp's doing a lot of chip. Delta takes care of it with a single Q, but that is a lot of damage to take immediately. Whoa, what was that? And 4s are out for the side of Teal. Well, Quantum's continuing that double solo core. Done a good job. Outstripped Delta quite effectively, but Chaotic is pretty far ahead of everyone else on the side of LTK, so it's pretty even, actually. Huge Slot. I need to step on in, stop Delta from spinning here. Delta gets it off, but it's not a permanent. And Huge Slot tries for the combo, gets a huge throw over the wall. Lloyd might get picked out here by Chaotic, but Delta goes down. That is one very essential and very dead Hogger. He'll have his first shrine is going to go over to the side of LTK. Quantum clearing out that lane. Chaotic's getting good side push and good chip. Lloyd responds. It's important to recognize what Mr. Jim Laner himself is doing. This build is designed to allow him to safely side soak, safely push. But once he gets 10, he'll become a very aggressive fort-killing machine. Ooh, Brett gets caught out and eliminated by freaking Red Zero. Nice. It's not a full fort here, but LTK's got a healthy lead. Lloyd makes it out with 40 HP there, though. Oh, my word. Chaotic. Gotta play it safe. Gotta play it slow. And I am going to press a button and hope to God that helps the stream. I think something's going funky wonky right now. Quantum. Getting a little pushed out here. Delta's getting some free time to soak this lane. And Huge Slot gets hit by a combo, forced to pop in Dom. But Lloyd has the freedom to take whichever camps they choose. And Red Zero's in and helping. Where the heck did Huge Slot go? Oh, grab the fountain. Nice and simple, nice and easy. Quantum hasn't taken that much in terms of chip. But Delta has certainly done less in terms of chip. Delta might get caught out here. Has to spin away. Chaotic, once again, looking for that side lane soak, doing his job as false dad. Oh no, Galaxy Quest is caught by a throw by a Huge Slot. Oh, I look away for a second, and here we go again. Hyperion blasted out. Chaotic's doing what they can to get that chip. Lloyd looking to punish. Well, looking to clear now. And there goes the fort. Hyperion finishes the job. LTK's first to 10, first down the fort, puts them in a very good spot to win the game. They are playing exceptionally dominant, and are likely going to be able to get this wall down as well, while the rest of Teal is busily trying to clear all this out. Okay, that's something of a tower dive that I missed. Chaotic made it out alive, though. I know what to do with this. And nobody wanted to get that globe. They see Fade and they're a little bit concerned. We're seeing some big alt combos here. But there seems to be hesitation on whether or not to take Gust. Oh, Lloyd gets thrown out by Huge Slot. The stun lands on 2. Galaxy Quest loses about a fourth of its HP before being healed back up. And Quantum and Delta aren't really doing much against each other. Fade wants to step up, but can't quite do it. Galaxy Quest spotted. Huge Slot with the wall. Either that or the explosives did. Fade's looking for a rotation play here, but that's just not how Lloyd rolls. Safe, methodical. Except when he's playing Mephisto. Objective is starting. It's Quantum paired against Chaotic. Chaotic can always Z in, make this fight happen in a more favorable manner for the side of Teal. But for now, they're just going to clear this out and wait for him to create priority. Fade doesn't have his crowd control right now. Got used for that camp, so he can't force an engage just yet. Delta looks like they're lining up that spin. Oh, and here comes the fun. Fade is... Ow! Wow. A lot of damage coming in on Red Zero. Fade makes it out with only 700 HP. We see a really good Garrosh taunt there. Really good use of Diablo's charge. That was high quality shit from both the tank players here. Delta doesn't have a spin for a few seconds. Chaotic's hit by the jump. Huge Slot is really out of position. Delta's taking a lot of damage here. The force wall has them isolated. Oh, and the spin doesn't connect. But it's looking like in all of this fight, no one is going down. It just kept happening. But for the grace of good team fight, Teal manages to take the point. Quantum's a bit low here. Huge Slot's looking for potential anchor, and it's giving Delta some time to catch a bit of Decayed Soak, catch a bit of Undecayed Soak, and likely catch this bot side wave as well. But... oh, here we go again! Fade is caught in another Entomb, but again makes it out with less than 1,000 HP. That's not good. Whoa. Chaotic makes it out alive. Nope. No, he really doesn't. Oh my word. And once again, the gym laner is back in action. Hyperion's going to take a lot of damage out of this, and the rest is just going to siege it down. LTK is going to try to go straight to core this game. Teal takes on a camp. And they're going to use this to take out... LTK is going to use this to take out the bruisers there. Huh. Delta and Quantum just sort of walking around each other. But I wouldn't want to be Delta right now. I really wouldn't want to be Delta. Huge Slot is waiting. And Delta's going to fight back. But there's no way out for that man. Chaotic comes in. Brett Michaels is thrown out. But makes it out alive thanks to the work of that Falstad Gust and his own ult. It's going to be a rough next fight for Teal. They're in a situation where they were the ones who took the Punisher, but lost the fort. Fade is now a lot more vulnerable thanks to Manticore, Crushing Hope. And even Mortal Combo is a problem for him. Same holds true for Hogran. Again! We see this nano-boosted Raider just walk it down. Okay, the nano-boost wasn't part of last time, but... yeah, they're nano-boosting the Hyperions. For those of you who don't know, nano-boost provides 30% spell power. They are nano-boosting him, so the Hyperion is 30% strong. Huge Slot. Takes a lot of damage, but makes it out. It's just so disgusting, and I love watching it. LTK is actively working towards catching every bit of chip that they can. They are up 16 in this fight. It's going to be incredibly hard for Teal to make up that difference in time. And when they lose this Punisher, Teal is going to have to face it down going straight to core. Delta sends some TNT over the wall. Doesn't steal anything, but Galaxy Quest manages to grab another 2. And 16 clear out. We see Debilitating, we see Headbanger, and we see a Huge Slot caught in the silence, losing most of its HP. Oh, there goes no one. Everybody's alive still. That's a big spin that's going to keep on going. Hyperion's used without the Nano Boost. But the spin stops. And Lloyd manages to get another one. Oh, Fade might have caught Lloyd here. Singular kill. Oh, the throw catches Delta, but Delta spins away. It's looking like Teal might be able to win this one. They just need to hold on out. And Lloyd is hit with that Nano Boost. He's just going in and no. Teal went all in on this. They've lost their souls. They've lost their Hogger. And it's likely they're about to lose their healer. Gus is thrown on out, but Huge Slot is here and is ready to throw. Well, not in the conventional sense of the word, but in the Gyarash sense of the word. This Huge Slot has actually been extremely careful this game. If I'm not mistaken, he's only dropped... no, he hasn't dropped at all. It's only been Quantum who died recently. Whoop. Nano Boosts and Hyperion are up in a few seconds. Galaxy Quest gets taunted and destroyed. They might not be able to close this out, but it's 2 marksmen. It's a lot of potential damage. And Delta goes down. Oh, 10 seconds until Hyperion and Nano Boost. But I don't think LTK is going to be able to last that long. Wait, no, LTK is going to wait that long. Bleh. Yeah, GG. Round 1 goes to LTK. All right. Where's you slide? He's on my friends list, right? I can do it through him. We are going to Cursed Hollow, boys. Whoops. It's the wrong color. Also, wrong map, too.
Cursed Hollow.
I haven't been here before with LTK. Oh, Dahaka, Blaze, lots of reasonable bands. Sylvanas, Brightwing, yeah, everything's pretty close to book right now. Nothing particularly interesting. There's that Hogger again.
Hunt them down.
Will you? Will you hunt them down? I am eager to see what LTK has in store for this map. Malthael early pick and the Rainer again. Okay, what's going on?
With every death comes honor. With honor, redemption. I will fight to my last breath.
Hogger, Rhaegar. Okay. There's a Garrosh again.
Victory above all.
And Stukov too. Muradin instead of Diablo and Greymane. Okay.
Hell, it's
And
about
Tychus.
damn time.
Okay. So far, nothing interesting. Hmm. Alright then. Well, game number 2.
Prepare yourself for battle, hero.
There we go. For the side of Teal, we have Fade on Muradin, Delta on Hogger, Galaxy Quest on Hanzo, Chaotic on Greymane, and Brit Marshals on Rhaegar. For the side of LTK straight to core, we have Quantum on Malthael, TTS Tanksta on TKS Tanksta on Stukov, Lloyd on Raynor, Huge Slot on Garrosh, and Red Zero on Tychus.
Let the battle begin.
Surprised that the Garrosh was banned, to be honest, but hey. I guess what kills you makes you stronger. Oh no, Chaotic is immediately caught out the gate. Oh no. Quantum is thrown on a Fade. Fade gets caught mid-jump, and he's just gonna get run down. Oh, that's nasty. Garrosh is probably one of the most impressive tanks on the planet. When in the right hands, you just feel like it's not fair, even if it is perfectly reasonable. Lloyd, moving on to that topside camp? Nope. Going for the bruisers instead. Ooh, Quantum might just get caught out here. It's going to take a little bit of skill and a little bit of finesse to avoid that. Might put Chaotic in 200 HP. But while that's going on, Lloyd manages to finish off this bruiser camp, right? Or not for Red Zero, Lloyd would have died. Bremisos has finished off that camp, possibly with the help of Galaxy Quest. I wasn't watching. There was a fancy gank going on. And I did swap to the right overlay, right? Right? I wasn't just trolling my viewers again with bad overlays. Let's see here. Nope! I forgot to swap it! Beautiful! Let's look at the talents now. Ugh. Lloyd's holding this camp, waiting for the siege giants to come out. And Delta's just barely managed to finish off the bruisers. You know. They're waiting in the bush, but no one to kill. Chaotic's going to potentially get some free chip here. Lloyd takes the camp now, and Quantum and Delta are going to end up dueling. There's a lot to clear out here, and Red Zero and Tankster are not necessarily going to be enough for it. It's an entire lane that's being missed bot side from the side of LTK. Also, they can defend this Bruiser camp. Quantum also rotates down now. Huge Slot is looking for a pick, but may end up picked himself. Quantum comes in and prevents that from happening. Huge Slot steps into the bush and looks for a potential pick on Chaotic. No! Huge Slot goes down. Purge on Red Zero. Red Zero is likely going to be next on the chopping block. But this camp is going to do an awful lot of chip. Just for one seed. Well, one curse. Let's put those down after both teams hit 7. Boys, gonna have to be solo defending here for a while. Tanks and Galaxy Quest pass on by each other. We see Purification. Oh, and Fade manages to evade a huge shot. We see Skullcracker, Dense Blasting Powder, Quicksilver Bullets, same Rainer build, Touch of Death, and a rather unusual Tychus build, and a W build, Stukov. Okay, I haven't seen that one in a while. Oh, Fade gets thrown. The silence doesn't come out in time. Neither does the cleanse. Delta's gonna get an opportunity to do a bit of chip here for My Hills, and Quantum trade blows for a few seconds. And Delta's got a bit of lane priority here. It's not looking particularly good for LTK. They've missed a lot of soak. They've taken a decent amount of chip. But this composition comes online for LTK post 10. They have all the tools they need to take a win via pure, unreasonable attrition. Fade might just dive on. No. Delta loses about 90% of his HP, and Fade is not going to be able to stall out this next shot. Short of jumping in, and this Hertz goes on to the side of LTK. Teal's still got a camp pushing. Soak is going to be missed as a result unless either Galaxy Quest, Fade, or anyone else rotates. It's a lot to lose up on, but it looks like they're opting to go for an early boss instead. If this gets picked up by either Red Zero or Huge Slot, this could go very wrong. Fade is anchoring now, but Huge Slot might have an inkling. No. This boss is going to go in and be uncontested. Ults are out. We see Shockwave. Dragon Strike. Flailing Swipe again. Last Rites. Hyperion. Avatar. Ancestral. And the last 3 are going to be Odin. Decimate. And go for the throw. We're seeing a spicy lad this game. Oh, Huge Slot gets hit by a huge combo. And he goes down. Chaotic gets swiped away. Tanksta. Fade barely misses the shot on Tanksta. Quantum is getting dinged. Okay, Quantum goes down. Fade goes down. Chaotic makes it out with about 400 HP. A Fort goes down. Odin is popped. Stalling this one might not be worth it for Teal, but Delta is in a bush, ready to fight. Ancestral's popped. This Bruiser camp's pushing far. The boss is done. And bot side is fairly neutral. With Huge Slot coming back first, Teal gives it up. Looks like Galaxy Quest and Brit Marshals are going to start that Bruiser camp. Meanwhile, Lloyd's showing up topside. Red Zero is probably rotating down. And a tower's been lost for the side of Teal here. And the boss has started. Fade has already scouted this out. Both of the DPS who can make this play happen are really going to be slow on it. This is a play that... And Shootselect gets on the anchor, sees Fade coming. And... big stun. Saves Galaxy Quest, and the combo kills 2. Potentially going to kill Quantum now. Oh, no. That was a huge Dragon Strike. Lloyd is likely going to make it out. Skill shot's not connecting. Tangsta is also forced to back. This camp is pushing, and Chaotic is here for it. Lots of damage, lots of block power. Lloyd can't really do much here. If he wants to stop that push, he's going to have to kill the minions. Thanks is here to provide support. Chaotic gets sniped by a Pustule. And Delta's had a good time doing a bit of siege. If they can just get their tank into this bush, get control over it, Teal has a chance to take this point and take it hard. Delta and Quantum end up trading. That's not favorable for Delta. Oh, but Tanks is caught off guard. The silence comes on in. The Ancestral saves Chaotic, and yeah, there goes the Stukov. Huge slot. Also is likely going to drop here. Makes it out with a tiny bit of HP before getting shot down. Chaotic and Galaxy Quest immediately rip this boss. There's no hesitation in this play. Quantum is going to have to either back out or play slow for the next few seconds. Strip's still hanging, but Lloyd and Red Zero have completely given it up. Delta's the one sent to channel it. Fade and Galaxy Quest are going to use this push, and they're going to use it to its maximum effect. Level 13s are out for both teams. We see Inevitable End. Giddy up. Neosteel Coating. As well as a Root from Stukov. Pummel, Bonds for Rage, Fleetfoot, Wellspring, and on the Prowl. As far as I can tell, none of those talents are particularly unusual. Next boss comes up in a minute. And next tribute is on the side of Teal. Teal has a good chance of actually taking this one out. They've chipped down 3 forts in just over 10 minutes. If LTK is going to win, they're going to have to do it with side lane post-20 Rainer nonsense. Brett looks to go for the mana, get that heal back up. Get that mana back up there. And it's looking like LTK feels forced to fight this one. Delta sees Quantum on the flank, but can't quite do much more other than wait for Quantum to dedicate for this fight. The last time the tribute was fought, there wasn't any way to really channel it. Ooh, there isn't any stall this time. And it goes down for the side of LTK. But with the lanes pretty much neutral, it's going to be a big turn for LTK. They got in that space, they controlled it, and yeah. They're going to be down 16s right now, but it's not... Oh, wow, Tanks just gets ripperoni. A huge slot drops as well. Quantum's going to get good push going in the other 2 lanes. And Fade opts to start this boss right now. Topside fort is still standing for LTK. Mid lane fort's getting cleared out by Delta, with Chaotic as a helper. Blood and Red Zero opt to do the Bruiser. Particularly unfortunate for them. They're still down those 2 forts. They're going to need to look for an opportunity to make that change happen, but they're down 16 for this defense. As long as that boss is given proper care, it's pushed with, entirely possible that it takes a keep. But yeah, it looks like Lloyd is going to kill this thing before anyone on teal can really do anything to help it. Quantum might have been caught out here. Ooh, no. Fades a jump target, but Brett Michaels just throws out the totem, and Huge Slot throws out Quantum. And Quantum goes down. Huge Slot is now caught. And that's 2 kills for nothing. It's a big root, but Chaotic is just doing his thing. Lloyd's forced to ult the Hyperion. That's not a good sign. If Jim Laner feels like he's never going to get the opportunity to use his ult on structures. LTK is definitely playing from the back foot, and they're going to lose the keep here. Fade goes on in, gets a huge amount of damage on Tanksta. Tanks is forced to swipe, loses a bit of HP. And Chaotic finishes it off. Galaxy Quest aggroes the tower due to Dragon Strike and then dies to Red Zero. Huge Slot now has parts of his combos, but they're missing that mid lane keep now on the side of LTK. That's one more cut that they're going to have to put a band-aid on later on. Delta and Huge Slot trading into each other here. And not much is probably going to happen here. But no. It's looking like Huge Slot's going to get picked again. Chaotic takes a lot of damage. Red Zero's coming down with him this time. Well, going down with him. And Quantum goes down as well. That's 3 kills. 20 is out. Teal can probably close this one out. We see pretty much all standard. Lloyd again has to use Hyperion as a defensive tool. And it again is insufficient for the task. Fade jumps on in. Uses Rewind and is thrown out by Tanksta, but that's another keep gone. Teal may have been able to end here, but they still can, actually. They've got a boss. And it's going to be 8 seconds before Malthael is there to help. They're going to have to watch out for Huge Slot on the flank there. He's managed to get into this bush without being seen. Ooh, he throws out Galaxy Quest into Lloyd, but there's no real follow-up there. Chaotic jumps on in. Lloyd goes down. Tanksta's probably next. Brett actually is going to drop here as well. The boss is possibly going to be leashed here, but it doesn't matter because that's 4 kills. Red Zero is on the chopping block here. He's going to have another dash that comes out of Odin, but there is no way he's stopping Teal here. They've got this core. Chaotic is being pinged. Not sure why. And Red Zero goes down before the core drops. That's game number 2, and it goes over to the side of Teal. This could be a reverse sweep, but it's not going to be a domination. Let's put that victory on the field. Pow. Alright, prediction outcome. Nobody voted. Nobody did anything. But it's still Teal. I don't care. I'm very sad. What? Lloyd has announced to me that they're first picking. I'm not Delta, mate. I'm not Delta. Like, come on. Surely it's obvious. We start with different names in the alphabet. Okay. Where's that link at? There's the link. Where are we going to? Tomb of the Spider Queen. Okay, cool. Red team has taken us to Tomb of the Spider Queen. Alright. Hmm.
Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Alright then. Mephisto's banned on out. And the Ana's taken first pick. Okay, we all know why. We all know why. Oh no! There's no escape from it. We're gonna have to cast a game. Ah, I don't want to. I don't want to have to cast another Cho'Gall game. Get me out of this. Here we go. No, not again. Oh no. Oh. Tychus is banned out. Ah, JLo. You're so funny, mate. You're so funny. Anyways, I'm not gonna do a prediction for game 3. And there's the Rainer. And there's Vogger.
will rise again.
And there's a Greymane. York. Okay, they have a Cho'Gall killer comp, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh no. Oh boy. Wait. Here we go. It's game number 3. We are seeing a Cho'Gall. This is match point for both teams. This is round 3. This is where all the marbles and LTK is going straight to core. Oh god, this joke wasn't funny from the start. And it's no longer funny now.
Battle begins in
Anyways, on the side of LTK, we have Huge Slot on Cho. We have What's-His-Face on Gall.
3.
We have it's Red Zero on Gall. We have Lloyd on Raynor, Quantum on Hogger, and Tanksta on Ana. For the side of Teal, we have Galaxy Quest on Junkrat, Delta on Leoric, Brett Michaels on Deckard, Fade on Anubarak, and Chaotic on the Greymane. Oh, whoops. Boy, takes a lot of damage there. That mine hasn't been detonated. And priority is taken by the side of Teal. They're gonna need it. Quantum's being edged out of his lane. And that spin does not go where it was planned to go. Quantum gonna have to deal with a nasty little split push. It appears that Teal is the one going straight to core now. Delta drops. Chaotic is dropping as well. Fade takes a whole bunch of damage. Brett Michaels is desperately trying to escape, but no, it's too late. He embraces death. Oh no. Oh no. Anyways, Fade and Chaotic go on to the Anubarak cap. Yeah, this is not looking great for the side of Teal. They got a tower, but at what cost? Lloyd's doing that bruiser camp. A little bit scuffed, but it's gonna come out right after the one that Teal decided to do. Chaotic takes on that camp. Quantum's getting edged out of this lane, and wait, what is that level 4 talent? Is that uppercut? That is uppercut. Okay. Will of Cho. And a whole series of odd talents. Fades looking for that kill on Chaotic, on Quantum Play. And yeah, not looking great. Boy, trades on in. Fade is looking for a jump over the wall again. Totally works this time, guys. Quantum and Lloyd are staying as far away from that as they can. Galaxy Quest and Delta are rotating and matching with Soak quite well, but LTK has a slight lead. However, between the beetles and the other assorted useful objects, a lot of damage has been done here by Teal. Galaxy Quest, however, boops on out. Quantum goes down to Chaotic. And Galaxy Quest goes down to Huge Slot. Fade's taking a lot of damage here. The Cho'Gall zooms away. And all that time, one of these giants has still been hitting. And Delta's had the time to free soak without any opposition. However, Tanksta and the Cho'Gall are all that needs to turn in. Fade's got those gems in, Delta's got those gems in, but Chaotic has to get his in, and he is pinned, facing down the Cho'Gall that is beginning the stroke of vengeance. Fade and Galaxy Quest spotted by Lloyd, but you never know. First turn in, looks like it's going over to the side of Teal. This is what they need. They need the pressure, they need Fade to manage to land a Spooky. So without that kind of pick, they're going to be left really just scrambling to outrace the eventual cheese pattern. Quantum gets caught, rooted, and killed. Gonna give Huge Slot and Tanks a lot of chance to clear this out, but Lloyd is not capable of handling a 5-man push on his own. Not like that he has to, though. Delta's rotating down, and Galaxy Quest is rotating to catch for Soak. It's a level lead for the side of Teal. They're probably going to be able to get at least one fort out of all of this. Just they're deciding to get as much free chip everywhere as they can. Lloyd now goes down. Delta taking those tower shots. Galaxy Quest clearing this out fast, but Quantum is posing. And now the Lyric goes in again to get the chip mid lane, while Fade and crew do what they can to take out bot side. All three of these forts are incredibly low now. However, just takes a little bit of turning in from the Cho'Gall. The situation is shot. Go back towards the favor of LTK. Oh, Tanksta doesn't get his turn in. Opts to stop Delta. It's 4 more jabs. Tanksta. Or, no, it's literally the Tanksta. As long as Tanksta doesn't get a turn in channels, then they can do it. Oh, Cocoon has been used on Fade. Bullet's active. It's looking like this is going to be a tough one. And Quantum just goes down before the spin can land. Honestly, Team Teal has come online this game. They're showing an incredibly dominant display, and they're pushing for every possible advantage they can create. That's going to be a lot of forts down in. Oh, for not again! Oh no! It begins, but doesn't do that much damage in his face, and it's looking like this boss play could give a nifty little advantage for the side of Teal. Multiple ults get negated by the Hogger spin. Entomb is down. Huge slot lands. Oh, no, 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 no. Teal just lost 2 people to a combo. The boss manages to leash, but... Oh, no. Quantum still being chased down. It lost a lot of gems when the Junkrat and Greymane vanished. That was a nasty combo. Nano Boost is up soon. Hyperion isn't quite out yet. And it's looking like turn-in's going to go in favor of LTK. Fade manages to buy a few seconds. Precious time for Chaotic and Galaxy Quest to return, but Lloyd gets that turn-in. A lot of aggression. Cocoon's not out. This boss is still at full HP. Chaotic's going to have to eventually hit it. That bot side is going to take a while to drop. Looks like Huslon and Lloyd are looking to push it out. There isn't going to be an immediate defense to it. It's important to remember that with this strategy, they just need one lane pushed out in order for the Cho'Gall to eventually just walk on down to core. This is LTK. Straight to core. And it is active now. It's likely that we're going to see Mana Boost used here in a few seconds. Shanks is going to go on in as deep as possible. But... can't lose everyone here. Quantum lands 2-man spin. Galaxy Quest gets sent into freaking space. Lloyd is trapped in the Entomb that wasn't intended for him. Tanksta's getting tower dive back. Nano's on huge slot though, and there goes the gems now. Chaotic makes it out with a few points of HP. Delta drops in the backline. That's a lot of gems lost, and this keep is still standing. With Lloyd and the Ana gone for a few seconds, it's going to give Chaotic and Galaxy Quest precious time to turn in. Down a lot of gems. Huge slot gets that Bruiser out, but it's going to be a matched push. And the levels are still in the favor of Teal. This is anybody's game still. Oh, here's what is going in. Wait, this might be way too far. The Cho'Gall might go down here. The shove misses. Lloyd is caught in a Entomb, but isn't going to go quite down. Ooh, Fade wants that kill, but either didn't want to or couldn't jump over the wall. Multiple camps pushing over for Teal. They are so close to 16. It looks like Delta's considering rotating topside. Fades over the wall. Misses stun on the Quantum. But Quantum gets knocked out and is currently a little bit trapped. Can't quite finish the job though and is really low. Both he and Galaxy Quest can't really push in now. These katas are doing a problem. Woo. And Quantum gets caught out of the spin. That's 30 gems that are just going to disappear now. Huslot can run for them, but there's still a Cocoon active. It's used immediately, even though it gets broken by Tanksta. Delta has lost his push. Now all that's left for... Oh, wow, that's a lot of damage to put on a Cho'Gall really fast. This push, bot side might still keep going. 16s are still not out for LTK. They have a man down, but Teal can't quite do anything to close it off here. They've built an early game advantage, but if they can't do a little bit more, they're going to have a bad time. Delta trying to bait for Fade, but Lloyd doesn't take the bait. Oh no, and the back line of Teal is in the back line of LTK. The kidnap continues, the data boost is active, the stuns are active. Oh no. The Leoric and the DPS are gone, and it's likely going to be that Brett also falls here in a few seconds. Just like that, Teal's chances of winning are slipping away bit by bit. Fade and Galaxy not quite sure what's going to happen, but LTK straight to core. Delta's active, but so is that darn Hyperion that's going to finish the job. Delta needs to be careful here. He might just get closed down out. And the sleep lands, the pull lands, and yeah, there it goes. Catapults are now even for both teams. Levels are closing. The only to do something, it needs to do something fast before Cho'Gall begins to overwhelm. A fight for boss might be the last thing they want. Close corridors, but it might be the only option left. This could be a throw pit. Oh no! Fade's gonna need to get on in that point. Oh! No! Oh, it's not a throw pit. If you win, the Cho'Gall goes down. Brett's still alive. Lloyd goes down. Oh no! Holy shit, that's a 5-man team wipe. Teal comes in clutch. They just need to do a straight to core, and they are out of this series and onto the leaderboard. Oh, man. I can feel that tension. Also, Alpha Killer. That's a lot of damage. And match point goes to Teal. In a 12 kill to 12 kill game. Okay, I'm gonna get into the lobby. Lobby 2, as we do. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Chaotic.
Hey.
So, how much scouting did you guys end up doing?
I have no clue. I think Delta
I-
handles all the scouting. I'm just here
Yeah.
to play the game.
Yeah. Just for the record, you have the right to, what do you Americans say, plead the fifth for any question? Like, if it could potentially be used against you in a future series, you are totally free to not answer.
Alright.
Anyways, how are you feeling after that third game?
It was fun. We hinted a little bit, but I feel like the game wouldn't be fun without that. You were winning a little too hard.
Whoops. Yeah. Oh, whoops! I accidentally just entered in one of the replays. Let me just undo that. So, uh, looks like that was not the first Hogger game Delta's brought out, but definitely the first win in Infernal Shrines, if we're talking about from a series-wide standpoint.
Did we win the Shrines game?
Yeah, I think
Gotten
it.
it already.
Wait, am I mixing my marbles? Let me
Yes, you
check.
won. I
N-
believe you. My memory has like a 5-second span. So.
Nope, I'm wrong. They managed to take the Infernal Shrines game, which means I was wrong, and it's actually the Cursed Hollow game that was the first win for the Hogger.
Oh, yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. So, what was it like seeing a nano boosted Rainer? That is my first question for game number 1.
Well, in draft we saw the Ana, and we weren't sure who she was going to nano. I think they picked Malto or something,
Yeah.
but we were very afraid of the Q-build Rainer. We've seen
Oh
just how
yeah.
much damage that can do, and with the nano, we were afraid that we just get one-shot by a shotgun blast.
Yeah.
But luckily, I think we played around the nano Rainer pretty
Yeah.
well, and won the game as a result, I guess.
Wait, no, wait, did they? I don't think they had Ana with the win. Cursed Hollow.
Again, I have no clue.
Yeah,
will believe anything you tell me.
I think Cursed Hollow was your win, and Infernal Shrines wasn't. Yeah, I got it mixed up just as you did. There is life. But yeah.
Oh, well.
How do we put it? After seeing Huge Slot's Garrosh first, you know why it wasn't banned?
Why we didn't ban the Garrus?
Yeah.
I think game 2 we figured we would probably be able to one-shot it. We had the Greymane, we had like the burst capability too,
Yeah.
so especially
Game number
Greymane
2
was down on him.
with the Hogger Greymane, you definitely bursted it down way more. But I'd say game 1 it just sort of went wild.
Yeah, we are really good at getting done by Garrus, but that's okay. I feel like we all had a little bit of an in. It was just like a warm-up instant.
Everyone is a master of getting thrown by Garrosh.
Yeah, it's kind of like a rite of passage, I guess. We all got thrown once, and then we just won the next 2 games.
Oh yeah. It's good to see the Fade. Actually, that's something I find interesting. Fade played a different tank every game in this series.
His tank Ocean is insane.
Yep.
Several other picks that we were thinking about as well.
Yeah. But I think we can all agree that the Anubarak was the most justified one, at least game 3.
Yeah, I think there's something satisfying about getting Toggle in timeout. So.
Yeah. But you guys have also shown that it's beatable. And when you guys were just running down bot side, did you give any thought to the fact that LTK probably wanted to do the exact same thing?
With LTK?
The team you were facing straight to core.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah, so
Don't worry
we saw
about
that
it.
they had killed bot for it, so we knew that bot was going to be their win con, and
Yeah.
especially once they ended up killing the keep, we needed to make sure that the wave was just pushed in as much as possible for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
But as soon as we got that 5-man team wipe, we knew that bot lane was probably the easiest way for us to go, and there was enough time for us to just go for
Both
core,
teams did their absolute hardest to end through bot side, which makes the bosses both really ironic because I think in both cases they were kind of throw pits for their respective teams. Like,
yeah, I mean, exactly. We recognized that top lane wasn't the win con, so we graciously gave up a couple bosses and just ended through bot. That was the plan. Of course.
all according to plan. That Cursed Hollow game, though, the one that I've probably neglected to talk about the most, though, was pretty clean. The boss was definitely earlier than I expected, but you guys were on top of camps and you were squeezing them out bit by bit. The only thing that I noticed in common was the fact that both times it was on the tribute on your side of the map between the bruiser and the boss. Both times they managed to take control over that space and take the tribute. Like,
Yeah, we
yeah.
did play a few times.
Well,
I think we gave them prio, and as a result, they were able to kind
yeah.
of cap that without us being able to interrupt, but that's what it is.
Oh, yeah. And ultimately, them not having curse while you guys were still strong was a blessing in disguise, I think.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. We saw that they had 2 tributes. We wanted to give them the third, so that way we resets to 0, and then
All according to
off
plan.
of that. All according to plan.
You are one chaotic individual.
You, I think.
Sorry, I needed to make a pun. But yeah. It's good to see you guys take a clean win. As always, I'm glad to have casted. Any additional shoutouts, though, excluding me, because it's always the caster who gets shouted out, and it makes me feel weird.
I'm gonna shout you out anyways, because I don't have anybody else to think about. Oh, yeah, shout out to the team, I guess. They played well. We did good.
Yeah.
Shout out to... I don't know. Following the plan. We followed the plan. We ended a couple of times and called it a day.
Yeah, and
so, shout out to that.
You managed to control the straight to core Cho'Gall, which was a pleasure to see.
Yeah, I feel like being able to beat Cho'Gall is always an exciting time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something about that hero just infuriates me.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. It's especially a lot of the late game champions. You know that if you were, say, facing down against any team, I've lost the narrative framing for this, but here's the thing. I think there's a reason why Cho'Gall has been seen in basically every division except for Storm. In Storm, you take Cho'Gall, the game runs away from you so fast and you'll never catch up. But in every other division, there's that ticking time bomb of Cho'Gall. Like, you only have so long before he starts winning team fights. Once it hits 16, you can't win. And it always makes you feel bad when the game isn't over at 16, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
We had the ability to end early, and then we did run it down a little bit just because we did want to see the level 20 Cho'Gall in action, I guess. But
I suppose
it's
so.
what it is.
But yeah, I had a blast. I think I'm going to head to sleep, and congratulations on your win.
Thank you, and thanks for casting.
Here's to another one, eh?
Yeah, for sure.
Best of luck for the rest of the series.
Thanks.
Season. Bleh. Bye. Alright, everybody. That about wraps it up. I am Sleepy Oz now. I'm probably going to just vibe